Right, yeah.
Hello and welcome to Healthy Vibe Gig Guide for Perth. This week is National Organics Week, so of course I check in with some local industry leaders to see what they're up to within the organic sector right here in Western Australia. Firstly, I attend an event hosted by Linda Chatwin. She produces a natural and organic skincare range right here in Kalamunda. She gives us some tips about the importance of feeding your skin. Secondly, I go and show my favourite little local cafe, which is hidden away in the back of Armidale. It's called the Organic Circle. And as part of this week's episode, I've provided a list of all the local organic cafes in Perth, along with a list of where you can buy organic meats. And finally, I check in with Barry Green. He is a farmer located down in Donnybrook. On his farm in 1935, this is where the first seedling grew for the Lady Williams apple. Barry has been farming using organic principles for 23 years and has been certified for 15 years. It really was a great privilege to share some time with Barry and get a guided tour on his farm. So I hope you enjoy this week's episode as I celebrate some of our local industry leaders that are working within the organic sector. Hello and welcome. It's Ruth ODwyer from Natural Health and Eco Lifestyle, and I'm here today with Linda Chatwin from Bodyscents and In Your Face. So Linda has a great extensive background in natural health for your skin. So Linda, tell me a little bit about what you're presenting this evening.
This evening's a night of sharing how we can rid our bodies of the toxins that are in your everyday personal care. So it's a little bit of a warning on some of the chemicals that are in the market that could be causing us harm. But it's also about the things that you can do for yourself holistically to improve your state of mind and the way that your skin is. In Your Face, we also cover face mapping. So it's a traditional Chinese medicine technique, and it's looking at how things manifest in your face in certain areas and why they do, and how to treat that in a holistic and natural way.
And that sounds really interesting. So face mapping. So tell me, how did you actually get down that path to even discover that face mapping was a part of holistic health?
Yeah. Well, Ruth, I used to have great skin in my teens. I never had any problems with that. And then I hit a point in my life where sort of everything was going wrong and it was all in my face. And it was a bit of a light bulb moment that I just I couldn't, no matter what I did, every product I tried, every beauty therapist advice that I tried was just making it worse and worse and worse. And what I ended up doing was going back to my roots. I've 17 years now working with clients. I've done a lot of different modalities, and I went, okay, well, I should be able to fix this myself. So let's start. So I sort of worked out, where this problem was coming from, and what I noticed was there was particular areas that always flared up. And when I got to the root cause of that and why that was happening, everything kind of came good from there. And, as we all know, when you look good, you feel good and your confidence increases. And it was truly life-changing for me. So,
Are you happy to share what that moment was? What was it that you discovered?
That's the thing. It's not one particular thing, It's like, and that's what really bugs me sometimes in this kind of industry. I wouldn't call myself in the beauty industry, even though I have a skincare range. Of course, it helps overall beauty, but it wasn't one thing. It was a combination of things, and that's why I really want to share this in my seminar. That's what I'm really passionate about is, we can't just, it's not just like, oh, this is the magic ingredient and you put this on your skin and everything's going to change for you. It's actually a series of things that you need to do, and ridding yourself of chemicals is kind of one thing. It doesn't have to be all at once, but there's little things that you can do along the way, and there's certain natural remedies that you can do. A lot of those natural remedies are in my products, so it's topical as well as internal. And sometimes it can be lifestyle choices as well, So, yeah, it wasn't one thing, but, when I got that was, it was amazing, and yeah.
Well, it sounds like it was a bit of a journey, and you've obviously developed a business to help other people find that inner source of finding their own inner beauty and eliminating the toxins from their lives. So I see as part of your seminar, you've got the Dirty Dozen. So I'd love to hear a little bit about that, if you would like to share that.
Look, there's a few, we call it the Dirty Dozen. Suzuki named it that, so you would know him from he's a great environmentalist, and he's very passionate about the environment and things that we should also rid ourselves of the chemicals that are washing into our water systems and affecting our marine life. So the Dirty Dozen is a printout that I've got here for people that are on the seminar. It's things like triclosans and parabens. There's a range of things that you should avoid for people with sensitive skin as well. There's a lot of to and fro at the moment in trying to prove this is carcinogenic and this isn't, and but I think where there's where there's a cautionary there that certain products are carcinogenic, I don't think they should be in our skincare.
So that's really interesting to talk about the toxins, because I think that's a great leading question to talk about your range, Bodyscents. So tell me how that developed, and I guess a little bit about what kind of products you have in that range.
Yeah, look, Bodyscents has been a journey, just like, everything. But Bodyscents was started because of the skincare problem that I had. Also for, the things that I'm talking about, it's no coincidence, they're very close to my heart, in that, I lost my very dearest friend when she was only in her 30s to cancer. The product range, she had very sensitive skin, couldn't use a lot of products that were on the market. And so, at that time I was developing products, working from home and mixing things up, and she got immense benefit from it. And, and then when my skin was playing up as a result of a lot of that grief and whatever, it's seeing this happen, I began clearing my own skin up. So, and things that heal the skin also preserve the skin. So, the formulas became known. A lot of people say, they're really anti-aging, and, they've totally changed the look of my skin. And that's because they really feed the skin. A lot of products on the market today have chemical glycerins in that actually are more humectant, so they're attracting moisture, whereas ours are more feeding the skin. So I focus more on getting as much antioxidants and natural vitamins from plant sources into the skin, and really building that up and repairing, the actual cell, the structure that's a little bit deeper. So, in that way, the product's been really successful. I started developing them 10 years ago. And as I say, I've been a therapist for 17 years, so it's based on a lot of experience, a lot of knowledge that I've acquired, and a lot of trial and error back in the day. And, now we're ready to launch. We're starting to go worldwide with online. It's been fun.
Well, it sounds like not only are you passionate, you're using your own life experiences, I guess, to build that business, and you have a great solid foundation. So I'm really excited for you. And I have to say, your skin looks just amazing. So obviously this is a testament to the quality of our products. So Linda, any final words to people that might be watching this video about what they can do for their skin?
Yes, Ruth, look, read the labels, guys. If you don't know what you're looking at, I see a lot of people that do read the labels, and they're trying to be conscientious and, look for natural alternatives. Just beware that a lot of products that say they're natural are not always natural. It's a big problem at the moment. We call it greenwashing, where we just, we're green and we're natural, and sometimes they're not. So just beware, look at the labels, test it on your skin. If it's not working, if you don't actually see a result within 14 days, it's probably not the product that you need to be using. There are really effective natural products you can try, and, it's worth experimenting and really finding out what is it that you need to use for your skin. So...
Well, that's some great tips. Number one, read the label. If you don't know what's on it, you probably need to do some research, or probably buy another product. And I loved the tip about if it's not working within 14 days, it's probably not the right product for you. So do some more research and just trial and test and see what's working for you personally. So give a shout out for your website, Linda.
Okay, so it's bodyscents.com.au. So we have an online store there, and you can also connect with us on Facebook, Bodyscents Natural Skincare. So, yeah.
All right, thank you so much for joining me, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the seminar tonight, and I wish you all the best up there.
Thanks.
The Organic Circle is located in Armidale. So the Organic Circle?
Okay, the Organic Circle is 100% organic store and cafe. So in our cafe we specialise in vegetarian, vegan, gluten-free and paleo. Our store, we offer fresh organic produce that comes in every week. We like to source as locally as possible from farmers around WA. We also have all the dried goods, dried fruit, nuts. All of your organic staple foods, eco products, cleaning products, body products. That's pretty much it. Yeah, we're like one-stop organic store in Australia.
It certainly is. There's a huge range in here, and because it's National Organic Week, that's one of the reasons I've chosen to come down to visit these ladies. So Willow, fill me in about your philosophy around organics and how important it is to you as part of the store and cafe here.
Well, we've lived organically for about 10 years now, so for us, it's a healthiest way to be. We've had quite a lot of cancer come in and out of our world, as most people have these days, so we believe that living organically and cleanly is the way to stay healthy and keep your family healthy. So in the store we want to provide the community with what you need to live that way, to live close to the earth, to live in harmony with how we're meant to be living, and educate people as well along that journey. And not only for us, but for the health of the planet. So it's for us, it's our way of being active to help restore the balance to the earth, so we can just encourage farmers to grow organically, spraying pesticides and chemicals that are killing our planet, and to be in a community space, so being able to live in a community and cutting out fertilizer. So yeah, I run classes here as well, educating people on how to eat healthily, how to be healthy, incorporating all sorts of aspects, everything from basic raw cooking to whole food cooking to, and then I throw in a there about how to treat yourself naturally with some oils and things like that.
Fabulous. This really is a great little community space here as it's been described. You can come in, chill out, have a look around, learn some stuff, and I guess connect with local community members that are living the organic lifestyle. So you talked about some of the workshops that you do. So what have you got coming up here?
Yep, so we've got raw chocolate making this Friday night, which is probably one of our more popular ones. So that we cover basic raw chocolate, raw desserts, everything is dairy-free, vegan, organic, gluten-free that we cover. So a lot of people come because they're allergic to dairy, they're allergic to this, they're trying to cut out the sugars, whatever, so we're teaching them how to be able to eat all of those things in a healthy way. We've also got raw food preparation in a couple of weeks' time, which is just basic raw foods, how to prepare and include those into your daily lives. And then come December, we've got raw Christmas, so we'll be doing healthy Christmas ideas. A lot of us are indulgent at this time, so I'm doing a couple of classes and teaching them how to do a healthier Christmas.
That sounds fabulous. I think I'll have to come back down and feature that one as part of my Healthy Vibe Good Guide. So is there any final messages I guess you guys would like to share with the community that is watching about organics and healthy living?
Yeah, well, it's becoming more and more available. I'm here pretty much 7 days a week, so yeah, come on down and say hello. Coffee is available, so you can do coffee, come on down and share a coffee, and
I will ask one final question, which I spotted on your shirt and on Facebook about roller derby. Apparently these guys are super fans of that. So do you want to talk a little bit about that, Ria?
Yeah, sure. We are with a roller derby league in Perth called WA Roller Derby. Come and see our next game. It's on the 1st of November at the Rise in Maylands. Awesome sport, lots of fun. If you haven't seen it before, you're missing out. So yeah, come down and check it out.
So that's it. So they have a good time down here, they're relaxed and they're very knowledgeable. So if you've got any questions, come talk to the ladies at the Organic Circle. I am very excited to be on Boronia Farm to talk about the organic produce that they have here. There's organic apples and cattle. There's a farm stay. It's a really unique agricultural experience, and I hope you do check it out on the website.
G'day Ruth. Well, we've been here 25 years. We've essentially been farming it on organic principles for about 23 or 4 years. Had certification for about 15 years now, and it's exciting to be part of the organic movement, the things that are happening, and the acceptance of organic agriculture and the growth in organic, which is happening organically. It's being driven by a consumer pull rather than marketing push, so it's exciting to be part of that.
And so tell me a little bit about what actually happens on the farm. So what are you producing here?
Well, we've got orchard, apples and plums commercially. We've also got a small cattle herd, and we're members of the Organic Biodynamic Meat Co-op, so our cattle are sold through the co-op. And I guess the whole organic farming thing is it's almost a philosophy, and it's built on cooperation and working with the environment, and the co-op is a part of that, and it's great to be part of the co-op because it's like-minded farmers working together and exploring ways to create better agricultural outcomes with less inputs. So it's making organic agriculture is becoming economically more rational than what we call conventional agriculture.
So there's a lot happening within the industry itself, and I must say your property is absolutely beautiful. We've just taken a walk through to the dam. We've helped collect the eggs from the chickens. We've helped the cows come in and get their feed and move to greater pastures. So I guess, Barry, I've seen what you've been working on for the last 25 years. So what do you see with the future of organics, and what do you see as, I guess, your role and as the role as a primary food producer? Where do you think it's going to be going from here?
Well, another part of what we do here is we've got a farm stay cottage, so we get mostly young Perth families staying here, and I think that's a critical thing. My interest is agri-tourism, and I think it's critical to get some communication going between farmers and eaters. Agricultural practices have evolved in response to market forces, so up to now it's all been about price, but I think people are starting to realise there's more than just price and quality. You know, there's been a situation where people have been looking for the lowest possible price on food, but happy to pay premium price for some designer handbags or the like. But you know, people are responsible for their own actions, and people are starting to question, well, maybe I'll be better off spending a bit more money on food and less on consumer items. And let's face it, you know, food is the foundation of our health and well-being. We love living here, and comments in the guest book suggest that people who come here enjoy it as well. We've just got the one cottage, so you know, it makes a different experience. The comments in the guest book, the people just left, the kids appreciate the fact they could scream their heads off and nobody's worried. It's about getting people out of the city into the bush, and you know, in America now, and I think the same in Australia, they talk about kids developing nature deficit disorder and all sorts of attention deficit and things relate to kids not interacting with the real world. And I think just getting out into a farm, or whether they get to a farm or some other eco-tourism type experience, is all critical for people to connect with the real world, and not just be involved in man-made world.
Well, yes, it all comes down to getting back to basics and getting back to nature.
Well, that's a wrap. That's it for this week. So thank you for sharing some time with me. My name is Ruth ODwyer, and I have been reporting for the NHAEL Expo. Don't forget, the gig guide will pop up on your screen shortly, which is a list of all the local health and wellness events that are happening over the next week. And as a final quick reminder, the Conscious Living Expo will be happening from the 16th to the 19th of October. So as always, do check out the website. We are constantly adding new events to that page. Thanks again, and until next time, stay happy and stay healthy.